What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for understanding that YouTube is now run by AI. Well, it is allowing general discussions about crypto, NFTs, and other digital assets. That's all that this video is. It's not a promise, promotion, suggestion, recommendation, or guarantee of any kind. It is simply you and I going over the latest news, market analytics, price action, and so on. Now, the market looking okay today. Bitcoin right around $71,000 per coin. Ethereum 2160, Solana 9163, and Shiba Inu coin is green as well. Meme core doing pretty good here. 37% gain in this meme coin, bringing it to a $3 billion valuation. And I would be surprised if meme core is able to surpass Shiba Inu coin in terms of being the second largest meme coin in the world. So we're definitely going to have to keep our eyes on that. But nonetheless, a very green day across the board here, which has inspired the Fear and Greed Index to rise just slightly. We're still showing fear, but it's rising nonetheless. Market, in terms of altcoin season, sitting at a level of 48, meaning that altcoins are performing about just as well as Bitcoin. And then, of course, the RSI sitting at 53, relatively neutral territory, just slightly above that 50 neutral line. Let's talk about this trend reversal that analysts are looking at here. And it's the Shiba Inu coin signals a trend reversal after a key breakout. On-chain inflows hit $4.8 million as bulls are now targeting 650 points per coin. So Shiba Inu coin broke above a descending trend line that held prices back for nearly 2 months. The move marks a structural shift that has caught the attention of traders and on-chain analysts alike. Whether the breakout sustains depends on what happens at this critical level in the days ahead. Shiba Inu coin was trading at approximately 617 points per coin, and right now about 614 points per coin, so right around where it was when they wrote the article. It says at the time of writing, having cleared the overhead resistance that defined its prolonged consolidation phase, this breakout is technically significant. Price has repeatedly failed to breach this level, making the eventual break a notable development in the short-term outlook. Now, technical structure shifts, but caution, of course, lingers. The break above this trend line resistance signals a potential early reversal in the market structure. Bulls have responded with renewed interest. However, the move is not without risk. The relative strength index is pulled back from overbought territory, suggesting short-term selling pressure remains present, and a brief correction or consolidation period is possible before any sustained upward momentum resumes. The stochastic RSI reinforces this outlook as the indicator points to a likely pause in price action. Traders watching these signals are prepared for near-term pullback rather than immediate continuation higher. Now, there's a lot going on in terms of overall news. Macroeconomics, all of this political uncertainty, tensions in the Middle East, trade concerns. People are overwhelmed right now with the amount of inputs, and they're unsure about the outputs, and because of that, they are fearful. Guys, this fear has been driving market prices for literally over a year now. Fear started to set in the beginning of 2025, and it is still here. Few times we've briefly jumped up into neutral territory. Very, very briefly, I believe a couple days, we touched greedy, but we have not seen extreme greed since 2024. So with that, we've got to get over this emotion. We've got to see confidence return to the market before we can really expect Shiba Inu coin and the rest of the cryptos to gain in significant value. One of the things that I do keep my eye on, other than the Fear and Greed Index, is social media interest. Shiba Inu coin currently sitting at a level of 1 means that roughly 1% of the people are interested in SHIB that were interested in the peak during 2021. And that's hard to swallow, right? We need to see people returning to the market. We need to see people interested in Shiba Inu coin again, and we need to see people excited about meme coins. And that doesn't typically happen when they're fearful. So we need to see that greed return, and I believe it's going to work in its cyclical nature, right? Bitcoin rises. We start to see Bitcoin saturation lead to altcoin gains. Altcoin gains lead to meme coin gains. Confidence returning. You've got neutral, greedy, and eventually extremely greedy territory hit. And when you get that extremely greedy territory, everybody is loving those speculative gains. And meme coins are the most speculative of them all.